Hello everybody and welcome back to Jade Empire, where we are currently trying to get out of here. We're going to be hopping in our flyer here momentarily, I think. Well, let's see what happens when we go in here.
Hey! Ha ha! Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too.
Indeed.
I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim, for a short way. The heavens welcome my machines, but not without considerable cajoling. If you want to fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source.
Luckily, I happen to have one. Here you go.
Ha ha! What wonders cling to you, my friend? There were only two in this whole region, and I destroyed one so Inquisitor Lim would not make off with my marvelous dragonfly. The other was with the Lotus Assassins, but the fools only used it for demolition. Now, here you stand with it. I will put it in the dragonfly, and it will be ready to go.
Excellent.
Not the ideal placement. If it shook more, the heavens might think we were afraid and take pity. This is more stable, but not as fun. Okay, she's ready to go. Hop on. I know a nice safe landing place just outside Tien's Landing. Very unlikely we'll crash.
I mean, we still need a map. What about Rue? He's waiting to take me back.
Don't worry about that. When the marvelous dragonfly takes off, the earth shakes and the sky trembles. You can't miss it. Your friend will see us take off, and he'll head back to town on his own.
Well, maybe he will. We've done pretty much everything there is to do here, so let's get out of here.
Ha! Everybody on board! The marvelous dragonfly is about to take flight!
Okay, so we received Shrieking Fury and lost the inscrutable power source. This route is plagued with enemy ships. What do we want to do? Attack or evade? Well, obviously we attack. Well, let's see how marvelous this dragonfly is, shall we? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's a guided missile. Gotcha. Well, let's play as much of this mini-game as it'll let us. Gotta love 1942, I guess. Killing enemies builds up your chi. Yes, I'm aware of this. Yes, I am aware of this too. Okay. There we go. Hey, excellent. Oh, we're back to this. That's maybe a bit unfortunate. Well, it will actually let me hold the mouse button. That's nice. Well, let's see what we've got going on up here. I think they should have maybe extended the water for a bit further, but I don't think that this was intended for widescreen, which I think is why you see the borders of the water at the edge. Okay, well that was easy. Mission complete. What do we actually get for attacking? I don't know. Would you look at that? We didn't crash. And we're conveniently right outside of our camp.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gal the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
No, no. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it.
How can you control it from this distance?
Well, it's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash into the tea house and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
Okay. Enough of this. What do we need to do now?
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Well, we still need a wind map. Apparently we're now talking to Dawnstar. Well, is there anything bothering you, Dawnstar?
I'm not sure I can make my concerns fully understood. Our time in the ruins, the creatures we encountered, so much unrest. This was different from what I have seen before. There is pain here, but hatred too. The spirits around Two Rivers seemed aimless, lost. These are focused. I feel they would linger here, even without the support of whatever has increased the ghosts elsewhere.
Understandable, considering the injustice that was done.
I suppose that is true. Left behind by their neighbors, literally to die. Could you recover from such abandonment? I'm not sure that I have. I mean, if I had suffered something like that, I'm sure it would have stayed with me.
You were abandoned? Tell me about that.
I should not feel bad about it. I was not left to die. I was sent to study at the school, probably so Master Lee could deal with my sensitivities. It doesn't compare, really. These spirits, they truly suffered and have a right to turn on those who left them behind. Me? I feel like my abandonment was partially my fault. But I was 3 and I couldn't help being different. I would have tried to fit in if I had been given a chance.
Well, I for one am glad you came to the school to give me all of your chi. Don't linger on fools who may have shunned you.
I know I shouldn't. I can see the result of such pain in the poor creatures in the ruins. I do not want to suffer such anger, such bitterness. It may not seem like it, but I draw great strength from you and the things you say. I am grateful for that. As always, I have much to think about after speaking with you. Perhaps we can continue this another time.
Perhaps so. Goodbye for
Be
now,
well, my
Dawnstar.
friend.
Although it seems to me like we draw a lot of strength from Dawnstar, not the other way around. But let's level up. Let's see here. I kind of want to keep body and spirit relatively even. I think, actually, should we just try to keep it balanced? Yeah, let's go ahead and start working on catching up our mind. So we have 10 style points. We could put some points into Storm Dragon, or we could just go for the full damage increase for Ice Shard. Well, the other option, of course, is put more into White Demon, which wouldn't be awful. Or Golden Star, which again wouldn't be awful. Those are the 5 that we're really, or rather the 4 that we're really using. We're not really using Spirit Thief that much. We're primarily relying on Dawnstar to get us back our chi. And then when we're out of chi, we're using Storm Dragon and White Demon, and when we're not out of chi, we're using Ice Shard. And I mean, yeah. I kind of feel like we need to be working on catching up White Demon and Storm Dragon to where Ice Shard is at, because we're starting to run into a lot of things that are immune to Ice Shard. So let's go ahead and put in a damage increase and a speed increase for White Demon. There we go. Now White Demon is a lot better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make a save here, and then let's just make the rounds and talk to all of our peeps here. It's a Wildflower.
What do you want?
What do you think about our current situation?
You need to repair your ship? For the place you're going and the man you want to find? The Guardian says it's a mightier task than you think, but that you're special too. I think you're special too. All the others are people, but you're different. I like you.
Wait, are you implying that I am not a people?
Is there anything else you wanted?
Tell me a bit about yourself.
About me? What do you want to know? You want to talk to him, don't you? The Guardian?
No, I already talked to the Guardian.
I don't really know what to say. I don't really do much. I just go where the Guardian tells me to go, where we're needed. I trust him. He won't let them hurt me.
Won't let who hurt you?
The evil men, the bad ones, and the other. But he says not to worry, that none of them are here now, but they follow you, which is why we've come.
Well, that's cryptic.
Now we're needed here, with you. You're the last, he says, so we have to protect you, to make sure balance is restored. You hold the amulet and can use it, unlike... Oh, he says I've already said too much. He doesn't like me talking about him while he's busy. Maybe we can talk again sometime? But for now, not about that.
Okay, so who is this other?
Is there anything else you wanted?
Yes, who is this other?
Okay.
I guess she won't tell us. Okay, Zoo, what do you have to say?
You have attracted a very odd minion in that girl Wildflower. I sense great conflict in that one. Tread lightly.
You're not wrong.
Sagacious Sue, could that be actual concern in your voice?
It would be a great inconvenience if we were all suddenly slaughtered. Now what do you need of me?
That does sound inconvenient. Do you have anything new to say?
I don't know what else I can do for you right now. If I can help you, I will. But for now, I've got nothing new to offer.
Okay. Anything new to say about yourself?
I've said enough.
Nope. Okay. That's
Goodbye,
enough,
then.
Zoo. Kang.
Yes? I'm a bit busy fiddling about with my thoughts.
Tell me about yourself.
I found my way to Tien's Landing quite by accident. A very big accident. A few wealthy merchants lost some, property, and I almost lost my hat and my head.
I mean, that's in the
Down
order of
the
priority,
road, I
though.
heard about my inventions and bribed some officials to effect my release. I thought I had found a nice rich benefactor, but I was locked away in his lair. He gave me a nice workshop, but he really was a fool. I showed him my wind map. He didn't care where it led. He was only interested in his slaves.
Wait, you have a wind map?
It shows where I've been, not where I'm going, I think. I made it on my journey to, here. But I don't quite remember where I was traveling from. Not good. It seems to me I left something, a clue for myself, but I'm not sure why I'd need to. I don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a short trip back the way I came?
I would, actually. I want to know what that is.
Well, let's see then. It must lead to where I was last, which would be the ideal place to go first. Keep an eye out. I don't know why my tracks were covered, but I do tend to incur the occasional death threat. Craters are remarkably unappreciated.
Okay. So I guess we're going then.
This looks familiar. Keep going. I have the urge to build something.
Oh, right. We want to be on Shrieking Fury, because this is a bubble of some
There are
sort.
memories in the route we are flying. Keep going.
Yes, indeed, there are
I
enemies.
see patterns, schematics. Keep going. I'll hammer it out. Oh, so close.
Wait.
But we have to get out of here. We need to try again.
That thing one-shots you? Okay, we'll try it again. Good to know that you want to stay out of the bottom center, then.
This looks familiar. Keep going. I have the urge to build something.
So I guess we'll just stick, like, up here for
There
now.
are memories in the route we are flying. Keep going. I see patterns, schematics. Keep going. I'll hammer it out.
There we go. Got ourselves our upgrade. Take care of that. Oh, I think it's the bomb
Almost
that
there.
one-shot
Just
us.
a few more pieces to figure out.
Like those barrels there? I think that's what it was. Oh, hello. There we go. Well, let's see what this is then. Back in Tien's Landing. Okay, we got
Our
Cloudburst.
flight was great fun. Lots of explosions. But what does it mean? I think it's a clue. I hid something in my head because I was going to lose my memory, I think. One thing for certain, there was no destination. We ended where we began. The route was the important part. Let me show you what it inspired me to make. I'm not sure what it is, but it has a lever on it that is begging to be pulled.
That should be interesting.
Here we go. And nothing. Right? We're not dead, I think. That is decidedly disappointing. I was expecting something. I must still need a part I can't remember. I need some time to think, to get my brain straightened out. This is most intriguing and infuriating. Give me some time.
Okay, so every time we advance the main plot, he's going to have a new little side flyer mission for us. Gotcha.
Well, of course. But time is better spent doing than talking.
Yeah. This entire game is about talking. Let's talk about you and what your wind map revealed.
Nothing new to report yet.
Okay. What do you think about our current situation?
What situation? Did something happen? I had nothing to do with whatever it was. All my explosives are stored and accounted for. Somewhere. Ah, you mean our current state of affairs? Well, you still don't have the wind map to the Imperial City. We definitely need that. Without it, boom, short trip.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yes. I'll keep at my plans for the dragonfly. Perhaps a sling for carrying oxen. The industry could use some automation. A dying breed, the ox carrier.
Okay, then. So, Sky, what do you have to say for yourself? No, not Zoo. Sky.
Something's on your mind?
You have a minute to talk?
Of course. I was just thinking about things. Gao richly deserved his death, but I'm not sure I ever really expected it to happen.
How long were you searching for him?
3 years. 3 long years of tracing these slavers to their master, only to find that there were more above him. I also found a strong ally, but I'm not sure if the greater consolation lies in your ability, determination, or beauty. I look forward to finding out.
For us to be allies, you have to accept the whole package.
Of course, I wouldn't dream of breaking you down into components. Treating people like commodities was Gao's business, not mine.
How did you track Gao?
Gao's slavers took my daughter, Pin Mei, and I was able to follow them. Fortunately, they didn't cover their tracks. I chased them down, trying to reach her. I was too late. Pin Mei was spirited, and I'm sure she fought them. I believe they decided she was too much trouble and killed her. 5 years old, and they ran her through. I found her dead by the roadside and stopped my pursuit. By the time I cared to continue my chase, the slavers were long gone.
How did you eventually catch up with them?
There are ways to track men who don't want to be found. It's all a matter of time and dedication. But why dwell on this? Gao is dead, and perhaps Pin Mei has found some peace. That's what really matters. That and what we still have to accomplish.
Indeed. You still haven't told me how you found Gao.
We'll talk about Gao later. We have much to do, and none of it'll be accomplished if we stand here hashing over the past.
Okay, that's fair. What do you know about this area?
I only spent enough time in Tian's Landing to learn the location of Gao the Greater's stronghold. It's a nice enough place, though they're still adjusting to the flooding of the old town some years ago.
Did we already do this?
We were talking about Gao earlier, but now isn't really the time to
Yeah,
finish
that's
that
what I thought.
conversation. Give me a bit to digest what's happened, and then I promise to regale you with the story of how I found him.
That's all I need.
Always happy to help.
Okay, so that appears to be everybody that we've met thus far. So we do need still to head up, not this way. We need to go up. Nope, this way. There we go. That was a little exciting. So we still need to go talk to the magistrate gentleman dude. You know, poor Minister Shang. Because he, if I recall correctly, has a reward for us for rescuing a person, right? We don't have a quest for it, but I was told that he might have a reward for us for rescuing her and her daughter. So let's go on up there and see if he does. If not, we need to head up that way anyway because we need to head into the forest to... He's doing it again. Look at all of the T-poses. Oh, it is glorious. And then they get a little bit closer and they suddenly start animating. I love the T-poses, though. They need to keep the T-poses. Okay, Minister Shang.
Hello, hello. Don't think I'm ungrateful for your earlier efforts. I do, however, have much to do. Was any man ever so eternally busy as Minister Shang?
Yup. He doesn't actually have anything to give us?
Hello.
Hang on.
The pirates, they raid... Fortunate.
I'm just trying to see if he has anything here that we can talk to him about. No, he doesn't. He has the arrow over him, but we can't... Maybe we have to talk to Young Yifeng? Yeah, it's good to see you again. We've told Minister Shang of your bravery in freeing us from the pirates, but no words can do justice to your great and generous deeds.
I never thought I'd be glad to be back here, but I am.
Yes, yes, Minister Shang is properly grateful that you were able to free the peasants. You truly are a great hero, and so on and so forth. More importantly, you destroyed the pirates who plagued Minister Shang's administration of this town. Here is your reward.
Thank you once again. May fortune smile upon you for your good deeds. Okay. So we didn't actually talk to Shang to do it. We talked to them. Gotcha. Shang still have an arrow over his head? Well, we got an inferior scholar gem, 500 XP and 500 silver. And minimized the game. So, you know, that's great. Has to happen at least once per episode.
Hello.
So, yeah. I think that's all we can talk to him about. I think that arrow over him is kind of erroneous. So, let's go on and head up into the forest, I guess. But I think first I'm going to put a cut in here. This seems like a great time. And next episode, we will push on into the forest. See you all then.